Hey everybody, it's Matt with Copper Owl Coins, and just want to bring you in on the results of a one box penny hunt that I was able to do in the last 24 hours. Nothing too special about this, just one bank that I picked up from a box. What I end up doing with a bunch of the returns is putting them into a separate box so they can be returned. But then what you see here is some copper left over from a different hunt that I did. I'll be adding to that this stack of copper right here, which I was able to pull out. About 16% of everything that I searched through was copper, which is pre-1982, and a few of the 1982s as a transitional year that weigh 3.1 grams. What that means is the majority of the content of these coins is copper, since we all relate copper to being a penny, or a 1 cent to be more accurately. The English make pennies. America makes 1 cent pieces. So you might ask what I'm planning to do with all that copper. Well, for now, I'm just going to hang on to it. It's illegal to melt it, but it does have a little higher value over your standard penny these days. So that being said, I wanted to kind of recap what we've got here. We do have a fun assortment of things we were able to pick up. Only one Canadian cent here. Let's see what year that was from. Looks like 1991. I'll check that against my Canadian 1 cent book, see if it fills a spot in that. I did find three 1959 and 1959D coins. As you can see on the computer, this is a site called Variety Vista. It allows you to go out and see all the different types of varieties there are on different coins. On this one, 1959D, RPMs, it's repunched mint mark. So you can see there's different varieties of them. And what I do is I get this under a scope, kind of like you see there, and I take a look to see if any of these are a match, because if they do, there is a little bit higher premium for those. So nothing to report this time. We did have a couple of them that are more common years and may not be the copper that we were looking for, but they have some really interesting toning. Now, toning is just kind of the way a coin ages over time, and it can react with chemicals. It can react with various things. The silver has a really neat way of toning, and sometimes I think actually gives it a little more character than a standard, very gray or very silvery, hard to see detail. I think it helps it bring some of that detail out. But some people like toning, some people don't. I think it looks pretty cool, so I'm just going to hang on to those. 2009s are a lower mint year for most coins, including this one. But what they did with the 1 cents for Lincoln, it's the bicentennial of his birth. So what we have is there's actually 4 different reverses that were made. Now, I found 3 of them in this hunt. You see a couple of those are really nice. This one in particular, I forget what the name of this one is, but the one in here in the middle, right there next to his finger that's on the book, on just right next to the T in 1 cent. Sometimes in between his arm and that hand that's on the book, there will be a little die error that makes it look like there's an extra thumb in there. I do look for those, and again, they do carry a little more value when you find mistakes like that. And every once in a while there are. I haven't found one yet, but I am still looking. So one of the big things that we look for when we're looking for pennies is the older ones, and this box didn't exactly disappoint. I was a little bummed out that we only found these 6 wheat pennies, but additionally, they're very common. These first 2 are from the 40s. These remaining 4 were from the 50s, but we'll take a closer look at those. 1946 Philly, 1946 San Francisco. I'll be checking to see if I have that one filled. 2 1952 Ds, 1953 D, and a 1957 D. Those Denver mint marks in the 50s are becoming extremely common. So nothing too exciting there. Not too much to even check out. I will double check that against some of the published known varieties and see if it results in anything. But for now, that is the haul from my hunt in this box. So hopefully, hopefully you're enjoying these. They are a lot of fun for me. It does take a little bit of time, but I'm getting better at it. Hope to continue this. Take some of these pennies in this second box back to the bank, turn those in, and hopefully get another box here real soon. I'd love to get another box of nickels, maybe another box or two of pennies to have over Christmas to be able to put together some more videos and see what we find. I think that's about it for this box. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I hope you'll come back and see more videos soon. Please consider subscribing or at least leaving a comment and let me know what you think. It's been fun. We'll talk to you again soon.